fundraising with nonprofit organizations, in fact, fundraising just in general, I never knew such a generous community existed. So my first fundraising event I attended in 2018 blew me away. That united feeling that people, there was just a synergy in the air that people had when they're being generous. It just felt like we're all operating in such a optimum level of humanity, and I didn't want to let go of that. So that's why fundraising for me. The most rewarding aspect of my work, people on the board after the event with this sigh of relief of like, oh, we did it, you know, and they're happy with the result. That's very rewarding when you're actually in the event and you see one person get motivated by someone else's gift of like, you know what, I came in saying I'm only gonna give X amount of dollars, and then at that moment they're just in line with the mission of the organization that they're supporting, and they say, you know what, I'm in it, I'm giving more. And when you can see those wheels turning, see them start to emotionally get invested in a cause, and then when that emotion turns into an action and they raise that bid card, I don't know how I keep my emotions together sometimes, because there's been some really inspirational moments that you see when people just come alive with their generosity. Seeing generosity happen, I have to say, is probably the most rewarding part of it, when it starts happening in ways that you didn't expect. When it all works out in that way and we can really come arm in arm as a community, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I've worked for Starbucks Coffee Company for almost 10 years. For me, it's always about human connection. It's about hearing others and then finding a way I can best serve them. I love seeing others succeed. So at Starbucks, it started with just a cup of coffee. And then now with nonprofit fundraising, it's been seeing organizations meet their goals and being able to affect more change and have more advocacy. And I've actually been able to work on part with a couple anti-trafficking organizations, and that stuff always hits hard with me just as a new father. My favorite experience was actually, it was at my first auction. In that event, we had planned most of the funding for this particular organization for their goal to come from the live, because they're like, we got a lot of items, that's where we're gonna make the money. But where we actually made the most money was just in the appeal. You know, we told them, hey community, here's what we're trying to pay for, here's what we want to buy, here's how much it'll cost, here's how it's going to serve the community. And by the time we went to the third giving level, their funding need was paid off. It really is so much more than just hiring an auctioneer. You're really choosing a partner. You're choosing a comrade. That's what I want to be. I want to come along your side and support you, because I believe when we aim at high things, we achieve wonders.